to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok. Hello. Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or good evening. Anyway, what are we doing? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hi, Pat. How are you? Alrighty. No, my sweetie kitty. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Hi, Lisa. How are you? How goes it? How are you, darling? Hi, babies. Chester says, I'm here. It's my last night in a hotel room. So tomorrow out in the cold. Again. So, and no job. Hi, babies. Hi, baby. Mwah. Do you want something to eat, Mr. Round Belly? Are you starving? I have to take a break now because Chester took the moment to tell me he was hungry. So, you hungry, baby? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't able. It was done through a charity here in town. Here you go, baby. Yay! Oh, goodness. There we go. Nommy noms. Sorry. This is actually a charity started by a woman who was homeless at one point. And it's focuses on keeping people in hotel rooms during bad times. So for a while there, it was keeping them in a cheap hotel until they found home, you know, a place to live. But, hi, Shell. Will you stop? But, you know, people quit giving. There was this, you know, troll-like attitude. Well, what did they do to deserve living in a hotel while I have to pay rent, you know? So, yes, for the night I have a hotel. Right. Yeah, here it was to keep people off the street because it's dangerous out there, especially for older women. It's incredibly dangerous. And, you know, some of us can't work like a young person, so the get a job mantra horse shit is exactly that when you can't work in a warehouse or a factory and, you know,
not hurt yourself doing so, you know. Ow. So, but, you know. Hi. Look at this. Hi. Hi. Yes. Sourpuss made the local news. She was cuddled under a blanket, and I sent them the picture, and they put it on the news. What a face. What a face. What a face. So, I guess she encouraged a lot of people to donate a lot of money this week. So, yes. Oh, yes. Oh. Yes, we got more than a foot of snow, and it's still way below freezing here. It's like 3 degrees or something. So, hi, baby. Oh, yes. Hi, baby. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Mwah. Well, yes. Okay. 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 Do you want some food? Here, let's, don't cut me. Okay. Yes. Nom, 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 nom. So. That's what's been happening here. So, I was thinking about going for dinner, but, you know, it is what it is. I have a job interview tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to get the job. I just get that feeling, you know? So. She's going to realize that I have my cats in my car, and the first question out of her mouth will be, well, what are you going to do with your cats when you're at work? Because people are fucking morons, you know. So. Anyway. Hi, Patricia. Yes, we did. We got over a foot of snow, which is a big deal for where I live. And, you know, the whole town shut down for 2 or 3 days. They're still telling people to stay off the roads and, you know, that kind of nonsense. So. Hello. Shadow. Open soul. Hello. Hello. Oh goodness, no. No. How are we this evening? I see the trolls are coming in hard. Lots of trolls. Hello. Guys, just an aside here before we get started. If you see any of the Native American content creators and they're selling their goods, please take a minute and consider doing business with them, because a lot of them are raising money for lawyers and whatnot to get several Native Americans out of I can't think of it's not Fort Benning. It's one of the first forts used as an internment camp during World War II. And they're being rounded up by ICE. We don't understand why. I kind of think it's because they want the property that these people are living on so that they can frack and dig uranium, because the price of uranium is just skyrocketing and things like that. So they're removing the people who own the property by putting them in a camp. And this is on the news. It is on news services. You can Google it and find the stories. Don't just take my word for it. But I'm asking you to do business with all, with the Native American content creators here because of this, because they are raising money to help prevent this from happening, okay? So, anyway. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you get people like Kristi Noem in charge of stuff. Oh, probably not. But I thank you for the compliment. I look tired. So, we are doing readings. If you'd like a reading, I can certainly give you a reading for a rose, or whatever gift you choose out of the box. And I will pull 4 cards for you, and we'll talk about them real quick and let you know what. I can either do a general reading or a specific question. So feel free to ask. Just send me a rose and we'll get started. Hello. Hello, darlings. Doing readings tonight. A reading for a rose and a rose for a reading. Just tell me if you want a general reading or if you want, to ask a specific question. Thank you for tapping the screen as well. Much appreciated. Tarot readings. Well, actually, these are oracle cards. So, a little different. I can do a tarot reading, I just don't have a deck. I didn't. Hi, how are you? That's good. Any news on your front to share? Yeah, me either. I lose the room in the morning. I probably should be up and do some laundry right now, but I already did like 3 loads, so I'm not thrilled about doing laundry. Yeah, I need to do the rest of it though, because I can't load it back into the car dirty. So. What time is it? 6? Hi, Lynn. How are you? What are you up to? Hello, Lynn. How are you? No talky talk? Oh, she took off. Okay. Well, there you are. What's up? What do you mean? Oh yeah, there's a lot wrong with TikTok. They're you should read their terms of service now. They can access your medical files, your voting records. They can, anything they want. Oh, are you? Yeah. So we have reached a point where there is no longer any privacy. So yeah, yeah. Larry Ellison and his team took ownership on the 23rd. So at midnight on the 22nd, that's when things started to get really bad. And they are making changes to the algorithm in real time rather than just taking it down, and because they don't want people to know that they're making sweeping changes. So, you know. I didn't get it. Charity paid for it, and tonight's my last night. So I don't want to take credit for something I didn't do. Thank you. Da, 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 da. Hey, Steph. Yeah, I do. I have been reading for about 35 years. Um, Back before it became cool to do so. Um, I remember almost getting arrested for witchcraft in Utah over it. I was giving a reading in a Denny's, and the police were called. Yeah, because people are stupid. I mean, imagine the biggest cult on the second biggest cult, I guess now, the second biggest cult on the planet, accusing a woman sitting there with a card full of Christian iconography and calling me a witch. I'm like, really? Oh no, it's still against the law to read tarot in public in Utah. And not only that, they have a task force to watch the goths. Because, all right, so here's how this went down. In the 90s, early 90s, the goth music scene was, hopping, and everybody was a part of it. And so they what was the show that Barbara Walters was on at night? Nightline or something. Anyway, they run to Utah, to Salt Lake City, and they stuff a bunch of microphones in the faces of 21 to 35-year-old people dressed like goths. And they ask them about the goth movement. Well, first off, it wasn't a movement. It was people who enjoyed the fashion and loved the clothes. That's all it was. But these people stood in front of the cameras and told the most unbelievably troll-like lies that, I mean, if there was a history to the beginning of trolling, this was it. This was definitely it. And so then it upset the lawmakers in Utah so much that they put together a quote-unquote task force. And they appointed this hillbilly guy, and I met him. I spent some time talking to him about how they were trying to track the goth movement, and they had a list of names and all kinds of crazy ass bullshit stuff. Anybody who wore dark red lipstick and eyeliner at that point and black clothing in Utah was considered a goth. So, and I mean, that's always been my go-to, Of course, dark lipstick and eyeliner, because why not? And I had platinum hair, and I love black clothing. Always have. And so anyway, this guy proceeds to tell me how there were people feeding their kittens blood from their wrists, and that, the fundamentalist Christian belief is that the soul resides in the blood, which is absolute horseshit. About 35 years, Naomi. Quite a while. And just on and on. And I mean, so this hatred of what they consider to be witchcraft is, it's very patriarchal. Yes, for one night. I go back tomorrow morning. And I don't know. Yeah, it's still illegal. Because, fundamentalists have got to have somebody to hate. Now they got a whole bunch of people to hate, They don't have to hate just women who read tarot, and now they can hate all women. Isn't that awesome? What's Bo? Bobo no no? What's that? No 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 no. All right. Hi, Tracy. How are you? If anybody's interested in Oracle cards, reading for a rose, or whatever little penny gift you want to send, is fine with me. Hello. How are you guys? Hi, Shelly Belly. Cute name. Again. Yeah, it is. It's cold here. Shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Chester said, "Arr." Hi again, Tracy. How are you? What brings you to our little corner of the world tonight? Me and my 6 viewers. You deleted and tried to reload and can't what? Just for the night. Room was provided by a local charity. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been terrible since the 23rd. So. La 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 la. Hey Mimi, how are you? Oh, I'm here. I think I'm too early to do readings for people. People are just stopping in to sit and watch me, I guess. I think they're kind of missing the whole point of TikTok is interaction, but okay. I am, yes. I am now doing readings. I've done readings for 35 years, but yes, I am now doing readings. I'm in a hotel for the night, provided by a local charity. Oh, baby, I know it, sweetie pie. Yes, I know it. I know it. I love you too. I love you so much. Hey. Yep. So out back in the car tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Who doesn't interact so much? Who are you talking about, swooning? Ouch. Ow. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I guess I'm just not egotistical enough to think that people log in here to hear me do a monologue, you know? I mean, I can talk for hours, but do you really want to listen to all of it? Surely there's better things to listen to. I think I'd rather listen to a Star Trek rerun than me, you know? That's funny, though. Oh. So if you'd like a reading, go ahead and gift me with a rose and we'll get started. I'll do a 4-card spread. And, yeah. What? Oh, stretches. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, well, maybe I'm not doing readings. Maybe I'm scratching a cat. Yeah, okay. I guess that's what I'm doing. Come here. Come here. Yeah, okay. She says, no readings. No readings. No readings. Woo. She's headbutting the phone. Oh. Stop. Do not dig into my neck. Okay, that's uncool. That is uncool. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Ow! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Yes, okay. Yow! Okay. Don't look at me with your ears back. Ugh. Sure. Yep. If we ever get anybody to do a reading for, you know. Woo! You got bad breath. You smell kind of like farts. I think I'm going to take some wet wipes to you tonight. Oh, yeah. Bad breath. Hey, what are you doing? This is not our furniture for you to rip up. Stop. Hey, yeah. Yep, there we go. Sourpuss made the news here locally. I sent the charity a picture of Sourpuss under the covers, and they sent it to the news outlets, and she made the newspaper and the local news station, which I thought was very cute. Yes, I love you too. Ow, 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 ow. All right. Those little claws are like needles. Alrighty. Doesn't look like anybody's interested right now. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go to the store and get some cat litter and maybe some change for laundry. You guys have a good night. And if anybody's interested in supporting my, continuing return to the middle class, please drop some money in my Venmo. My car still needs work. And I definitely need to get my house ready to do some stuff. So let me know. Thank you very much, and take care of one another. I know. So we have to be out of the hotel tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do in the car. Back in the car at 1 degree above zero. I don't like the looks of you. So, I don't know. Hey, baby. Oof. 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 Yeah, I know, baby. Hi. Yeah. Till tomorrow. Unless I can come up with the money for the room for a couple of nights. I didn't move out of the car. It's a hotel room. I check out tomorrow. I check out tomorrow morning. Unless I can raise money for another couple of nights. Because it's still like 1 degree above zero here. And there's 16 inches of snow on top of my car. So. I'm not sure what the question mark I don't know what the question is you're asking me. Hey guys. It's $110 per night. And the reason it's like that is because every hotel in town is full, and this just so happens to be the cheapest one. Hey, Gracie Boo. But a lot of people's lights are out, and they don't have heat in their homes because of it. So they all ran for the hotel rooms, and the hotels are full. And that's the cheapest they could get the hotel room for. So this is the cheapest hotel in town. Here, how are you? Yeah. Yeah, they've already found a couple of people no longer with us out in the woods, because that's where the homeless sleep here in this area. Is they hide out in the woods because the police won't let them sleep in parks and stuff, because we may be the most liberal city in this state, but it's still a red state. So you can even get arrested giving them food and water. So you're not allowed to feed them, you're not allowed to give them blankets, you're not, So it's a shitty city. Yeah, you can't here. They have to go to a shelter, or not a shelter, food bank, and stand in line with the regular people. Mm-hmm. I wanna know why you're such a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that was dumb. Why did they do that? Did you guys just elect a conservative or something? They removed all the work we did. Who removed what work? Well, that's good. That's good. That's good for you. I'm glad. Habibi. Ow. My back is killing me. So anyway, guys. Oh. I'm doing readings. If you would like a reading, let me know. Go ahead and drop a rose on me. And if you want more than, a quickie reading, please contact me and we can make arrangements for that. Or we can do like a 5-minute a little bit more in depth. You can drop like $5 or $10 on my Venmo and we'll go from there. But right now it's just a reading for a rose. So, and in case you're wondering, yes, I'm trying to earn the money for a hotel room. So, but at the same time, I want to help people. So, this is a way to do both. Reading for a rose. Go ahead and click the rose. There you go. Hello. Hey guys, welcome on in. If you're interested in getting a reading, it's reading for a rose or a donut or whatever. I turn 4 cards for you real quick and we go from there. So go ahead and hey babies. Hello. Hi there. How are you? Hello. Hello. For real? Cavell? Savara? June? Hello. How are you guys? Hi, lady. How are you guys? Hello. How goes it? Very quiet tonight. Doesn't look like anybody's out and about. Must be that lovely new algorithm. Okay, guys. Well, have a good night. Take care of one another.